I think there was a call for this one a week ago for a broken belt. They should not have touched the drain line though. And somebody spotted possibly another company here while they drove by. So I don't want to point fingers, but I'm just noting what I find when I'm here. Oh, forgot one. Belt is fine. It is icing up really bad. Now it's on. Possible bad contactor. That motor is not coming on whatsoever. Daikin and their 100 screws. All right. Hell is going on? All right, so I'm gonna have to go through it. I don't know why there's a wire just hanging there, but our blower's not coming on at all. It's running. So there's your problem, bud. All right, so just basic checks before we go too far. 25 volts on our R, and then on our green, 25 volts. And obviously we're calling 25 volts. So we do have it here. So what is our issue for that contactor? Man, I was like, I smell something burnt. All right. It's trying to run on its own. I restarted the breaker. Oh my God. All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna take off the green for, or G for blower. This is my incoming right here. See, it's a 460 unit for you guys that maybe do this kind of work. That is nearly 500 volts. And if we check the other side, the same thing, 491 at the least, but 490, what was the highest? So you guys let me know. I've heard of like 208, 230. Is this like a 460, 490? I don't know. That's kind of high for me. What is up? We are losing daylight. This is the same day. I had to go pick this motor up literally right before they closed. I had to go drop off a few things, do some other things, and then I was like, yeah, I'll go back. They are begging me to go back. So we need to replace that motor. I was able to get a replacement. They were okay with the pricing and everything, so we're just gonna put this in. So it's pretty close to where I'm at. I had to come pick up the van. I wasn't in the van at the end of the day, and I had to pick up the kids and a few other things. So I got my van now, and we're gonna go down the street. It's not too far. Knock it out. Shouldn't take me long whatsoever. Really annoyed. I tried pushing this to tomorrow morning, but they want it done today. And God, I have paperwork. I have so much other crap that I needed to get done today. But it's just been that busy of a month where I can't move anything around right now. I'm a little out of breath. Just trying. It's a little cat and mouse game, trying not to knock the ladder over while trying to pull this up, because there's no other way. There's freaking walls here. We got it. So we got my favorite EDC light. That's a hat clip as well. And I also have this from Woobin, the same brand. This is the X4. There we go. And it has a sidebar. So there's no metal because it's all insulated, but I can stick it here and now we have light. All right, cool. So these are like 1/2 inch. I don't think I have this Klein Tools ratcheting, and I have pieces, the whole set in the van, but I don't want to go back down. These are fairly simple to remove. I don't think I got to remove the plate. I think we can just take it off and set the other one back in. I need to take off the pulley here. So we do use these Molwark Allen key bits. So basically you fit that in the set screw, and then you can use an electrician's ratchet. This one is from Milwaukee specifically, but Klein makes one too. And you just throw it on there. Pretty simple. I almost tripped over there. So this takes off almost every fan motor, every pulley that I've ever come across. So simple, small, but effective. I saw this at another location. There's ants up here. The fuck? How do ants get up there? I don't see any damage here, so we'll just undo everything. Oh, I do see some burnt ends right there. All right, take pictures and make sure nothing's damaged. See, I would have preferred if they just waited till tomorrow, because I could have got the original motor, but they didn't want to wait. Now we got a universal one, which I think is 208 and 460. What the hell is this? All right, so I'm just inspecting everything, and I'm trying to figure out, because I couldn't remember earlier. I think these two are the blower motor. If you check here, you have your blower motor, low speed and high speed. So we're gonna just kick it in high speed, because the new one is just straight. So we're gonna put black, red, and orange. That goes out there. You're gonna see black, red, and orange here. This is a dual speed. This one doesn't show that. So we're gonna have to just rewire it a little bit. See, we need 460, so we just need on 1, 2, and 3. And it's the same diagram on this side too, so that's what they're gonna get. Probably that's all they need, so we'll just eliminate this other contactor, which it has a jump. I could probably take, that goes there. Let's see what we can do. Took everything out. We got this here. Didn't mean to drop that. The key for the old one, or the new one. All right, this is pretty straightforward. They're all yellow. Got our grommet here. We have the old one. Just using the little fitting for the wires so that we don't get a rub out. You can take it from the old one, and it's just that clamp. Now we feed, if we can. I only need to feed black, red, orange, in that black, red, orange in that order. So we don't need these other ones going in there, except for our ground. So we're gonna feed these. We're gonna wire it inside the motor. Now, the fun part. I think they're just numbered, which I'm gonna use that paper that I threw. All right, honestly, I hate doing blower motors because you just gotta shove everything in there. But basically, you just follow what it says, right? 4 and 7 go together, 5 and 8, 6 and 9. Then you just go black, red, orange for me. Make sure that they all matched up. These are numbered. This isn't too bad. There are some that require like a you to crimp on connectors and put them in there, and that's even harder to shove everything in. This one, at least you got ample space. So this is a 460 unit again, so let's get this all buttoned up. And we're not using low speed, so probably gonna cut them here and then completely disconnect them on this side. Why am I on 2? There we go. Disconnect them on this side, and then like I said, cut them here. Not going to be in use whatsoever, and that's it. That's really it. So I feel like this is a high ticket item that could have waited till the morning, but we're gonna get them cooling. They're gonna be happy. They better be happy. Are you kidding me? Why didn't I check, dude? I was so annoyed with the way these past couple of days have gone. The dude recommended this one. Damn it, man. You win some, you lose some. So first thing in the morning, gonna go get that OEM one. Hopefully they did have it like they said. Come back, I just have to put it in. I took the old one out. Had to carefully bring down the old one in a Vito tote just in case. Couldn't yeet it off the roof, but yeah, it is what it is. I could have just done this in the morning like I told the customer, but like I said, you win some, you lose some. Today's also the day that I said that I was working after HVAC nights. All right, y'all. We took that L last night, but today we bounced back, right? So it took me like half a day to get the damn OEM motor. And I mean, my Johnstone, they hooked it up, they got it, they pulled through. Obviously, if I was allowed to order this yesterday instead of just picking up the one that they kind of, I guess, were throwing me out the door with, maybe we would have done it first thing in the morning. But it took some time to hunt down and retrieve, but we got it. So we're going over right now to go put it in. I mean, it's the afternoon, it's the hottest time of the day, but you got to do what you got to do. It's a Friday. I can't put it off any longer. It is hot. I wish it would cool down finally, but it hasn't. And we're gonna get it back on the roof. This motor, the one they tried to give me, they're the same brand, the same almost everything. It was just the wrong one. This box is like twice as big, so I was like, yeah, that's the right one. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass because of the way that ladder area is set up and I have this narrow piece to rope up and not knock over my ladder. That's the hardest part, because I didn't have too much of a big deal, but it did take some time to pull up the last motor. This one's going to be a lot harder, so we'll see how it is. But everything's already taken apart. I just got to put it back in, wire everything back. It should be the same low speed, high speed type of deal. So we'll put everything back the way it's supposed to be, turn it on, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. But if you want to avoid having burning, smoking hot feet, check out our sponsor, Camel City Mill, the best socks that I've ever tried. They keep your feet cool in the summer, warm in the winter. This merino wool special blend that keeps you comfortable all day long. You don't feel nasty. They don't get super sweaty. It's you know, it's not a thought of yours throughout the day how bad your feet feel. So if you want a discount, go check out the link below or use the code on screen. If you buy more, you save more. So try out a bundle. Let me know what you guys think. I've had tons of really positive messages from people trying them. Best socks ever. You need great boots, you need great socks, and take care of your feet because you're on them all day. Now, I'm going to wait a little bit because longest week ever, and now somebody's doing something by the freaking ladder, and this is the only access that I have. If they take too long, I'm going to have to use their setup to get up there, but I got to pull up a motor. It's going to take me a while to, you know, be in the way. Look at this behemoth. This tote has seen better days. I'm going to be out of breath for a little bit, but that was actually pretty easy compared to what I thought it would be. All thanks to this rope. This rope has been a savior. A lot of you guys have mentioned that it's helped you. Again, I don't recommend lifting a blower up like this or a full scroll compressor on your own, but this rope is undefeated. I did have a video on it. All right, peeps, now we should be able to do this no problem. And we're gonna have the same exact wiring. I can go through the schematic if I need to, but basically we should have similar wiring. Let me first let me make sure I have the right shaft size. Take out the key. So then here, high speed and low speed, which we already identified was black, red, orange for our high speed. And then we're gonna have another 3-phase power. These are basically from your contactors, right? So 3-phase right here is for high speed. 3-phase right here is for low speed. So you just take the 3 for low speed, hook them up here, 1, 2, 3, and hook them up on your high speed, 1, 2, 3 on this side. 2 different contactors, 2 different speeds. That's all it is. So basically, it goes by L1, L2, L3. If you look at the diagram right here, so it's low speed and high speed, 1, 2, 3 basically. That's just your phase rotation on a 3-phase unit. This is a 460 in particular. And the way I look at it is black, red, orange, 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of how I went about. Like, these are gonna have numbers L1, L2, L3. So we did black, red, orange, 1, 2, 3. The other one, white, blue, yellow, is my 1, 2, 3 again. So those colored ones were numbered. One of them was, I think it was this one, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3 again. So that's all it is. Tidy it up. The only thing you have to look for, we can put it back together. I don't have to worry about the wiring inside there because I can just switch it over here if I really need to. So if we didn't do it right, and this rotation is this way, and I don't think there's anything wrong here, but if the motor goes the other way, then that's reversed. It's a polarity thing. All you got to do is switch any two of your lines basically, and that reverses it. Hey, bingo. It's going the right way, so we can button it up. So after we put the million screws back, I don't think the thermostat has batteries here, so we're gonna go down and set the thermostat because nothing's gonna be on right now. All the clouds when I get off. It was freaking hot up there. And this is my preference, just to make sure that the vents are on. You could totally use a thermal imager or anything like that. All right, so I'm trying to cool down a little bit. Bought some beverages in there, some water. This or any infrared thermal imager is not the best accurate way to check things, obviously, right? Because your distance makes a big difference. If you ever look at these, there is a distance ratio type of deal that tells you how far it's accurate to to. And typically, especially in high ceiling areas like this one, I'm not going to get an accurate reading. But it did show that the vents were like 70. So I know it's blowing cold air. And then I can tell them, hey, it's on. We've been here and we've checked them. They're working. It's just the blower motor smoked up. So it's working. I don't have to do a complete check on it. To be honest, I kind of know the history, yada, yada. I was using this as well as a thermal imager, but I took it out because I'm really trying and liking the Testa one. I don't know if it's going to stay in there. I have no idea. I made room for it in my bag, and for the foreseeable future, I'll be using that Testa thermal imager. It does require your phone, so it's not a standalone. All of our guys have standalone thermal imagers for this kind of stuff, like to check this, to check doors, to check windows, to check like heat infiltration, you know, all that kind of stuff. It gives you so much information. So again, not accurate, but I know that the AC's on instead of going up and down, up and down. So that's really it, guys. This thing just went haywire for some reason. I had nothing wrong with any of the wiring or anything else. Checked everything. The new one sounded great. I think the old one did. You could hear it screech or have a hard time, and the one in the back actually is also doing the same thing, but it's a really old Carrier. This is a newer Daikin. We've had to replace the compressor. We've had to replace the blower motor relatively quickly, but I mean, it works. We changed it out and it works. You live and you learn, and you just keep on pushing through. And yesterday it's been a long week, a long month. I've been very annoyed with different things. We had that guy at I haven't done the video on it yet because I didn't really record because I was so pissed. The guy that I talked about on the HVAC nights that was heckling me, and I had to go over there and ask him what the problem was. We had that was just the other day. And then yesterday, trying to work late with this, then getting heckled online, which if you saw my video yesterday, because I'm trying to post this on Saturday, hopefully it's done. That's what I'm talking about. And I've gotten wind of more stuff that they've been saying. It's fine. I was relayed the message that one of them was like, why is he so obsessed with me? And then to the HVAC tech in quotations, like if that's not real, like if I'm not out here sweating my ass off on a rooftop fixing an air conditioner, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me struggling. This is real world stuff. It's very frustrating. It is Friday as I'm recording this right now. Thursday night is when I worked on it. Friday today, and I had been working on it Thursday in the afternoon when it was very hot, so I am beyond exhausted with this call. It happens. If something goes wrong, you just pivot, look for a solution. So as soon as I knew that motor was not going to work, I told him, hey, give me that motor that you told me was down the street somewhere or in the next city, and I will go pick it up and whatever. So I made arrangements to get that motor that I had wanted initially. So pivot, get creative, don't sweat it, think on your feet, get through it, and you can get through your day. So like I said, hopefully I got something out of it. I try to show more of my day to day. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. We'll get back to our regular program. I don't want to drag anything out. See you guys.